Hello, Virgo, and welcome to your horoscope for the time of Sun in Pisces. That's February 18th through March 20th, 2015. And usually I go through a whole myriad of dates of shift during the time of Pisces, and I actually did that in a separate video with a little bit of information, so check that out if you want a little bit more dates, or the daily horoscope, which I go into more detail with. So, Virgo, I do want to mention two dates, or three, I guess. So, interestingly enough, Pisces starts and ends on a new moon this year. It starts with a new moon in Aquarius, then shifting, bridging the gap right into Pisces, which I think is really great because Pisces is kind of a sign that is in between. And then it ends with a new moon on March 20th, a new moon in Pisces that moves into Aries. And right in between there is a full moon in your sign, Virgo. So you are going to be illuminated by the moon this month. Beautiful. And the last date I want to mention is March 7th. The sun will be conjunct Chiron. And in some astro traditions, Chiron rules Virgo. And I really subscribe to that. I really get that, understand that. So March 7th may be a day where you really feel your healing, holy capacity. So, Virgo, as the healers of the zodiac, this month you're working on the 7th house. And the 7th house is the house of balance, justice, relationships, self-love. And so, with Pisces being the sign of, connecting to the all that is, understanding your oneness, bringing in magic and miracles, I think this is a great time to call in magic and miracles, especially when it comes to your self-love. Do you love yourself? Do you love yourself 100%? Something that comes up for my clients a lot of times when I'm doing body work. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you love yourself? If it's not a 10, there's work to be done. If it's not a 12, there's work to be done. And so maybe it's time to really look at you. Who do you think you are? Who are you? And recognize the oneness in you. Recognize the divine in you, Virgo. You are an incredible piece of the divine. This incredible piece that knows how to analyze and look and see, oh, that thing is off. That is such an important and incredible piece. It's so magical to be able to look and almost instantly hone in on the thing that's a little bit out of balance, which is great because balance is kind of your theme. I think it's also really great, Virgo, to look. It's funny because this situation came up for me yesterday. Is your life balanced with giving and receiving? Or are you kind of holding a little bit of a grudge, I give and give and give and don't receive? And I think it's time to look at that. Look at that balance. Look at where you're giving, what you're feeding into, and if it feels true to your soul. What are your motivations behind it? And, the card that I pulled for you, which I'll go into it in just a little bit, really will go into that further. But I think the thing is, sometimes we keep, that checklist. I've given, have I received? And I think it's time to put that checklist away and instead just give from the heart. Give from the space of having filled yourself up, taking care of yourself first, and then just be so overflowing with love that it comes from you. Let's see. I made a little mantra for you, and this mantra, it's just tiny, is I balance magic and miracles. So it's time, if you're struggling with stuff, to call those magic and miracles into whatever you're struggling in, whatever relationship, whether it's a relationship with yourself, relationship with others, or even a relationship with being present on the planet. Call in the magic and miracles of this time in Pisces. And, another thing that may be hard for Virgo sometimes, Pisces is a time of finding that flow. Pisces is a time of surrender. So see if there are areas you can surrender to. Because I feel like if we don't surrender, usually we're escaping what we're really feeling. We are either in the place of I don't want to do this, but I'm doing it anyway, I'm just going to get it over with, or in the space like, I'm not even going to look at it. That's where usually the space I felt. I'm not even going to look at it. So find that place in you. And you know, all this will be illuminated with your full moon on, what day is that again? Full moon, March 5th. Beautiful little full moon. Alright, so your card, I grabbed the book because it's a really good one. I pulled you the High Lady of Love and Compassion, which is about reverence, kindness, and consideration. And it's saying, you know, this lady is bringing you evidence that you are loved, and everything is aligning in your favor. And it's saying, hey, if there's anything in your life that feels out of balance in any way, keep bringing the love, keep bringing the kindness, and know that everything, the universe does return to you tenfold. But first, be loving to yourself. So it kind of just echoes that message. It says, I love this last line, kindness always returns. Somehow, you will surely receive that which you give in more ways than you can imagine. So if any of that comes up for you this month, call on the High Lady of Love and Compassion to help you through. Have a beautiful 7th house, Virgo. Namaste.